Welcome everyone. Welcome back to RD3. This is CJ coming here at All Aboard Expo 2026. We have here us another special guest in the channel, the illustrator of Harmonies, Miss Maëva da Silva.
Hi.
Welcome to the Philippines. Welcome. Is it your first time here in the Philippines?
Yes, very first time.
How are you? How are you finding the Philippines?
Oh, so far so good. People are so heartwarming. Yeah, with me, very nice.
What is your Filipino food that you've tried?
Actually, I was. Oh my God, the food is so big. You have plenty of food, and at the same time, this is so nice because I love eating. And, I tried. I don't know how is it called, but it's in a banana leaf.
Yes.
You eat
Eat by
rice
hand.
and by hand, yeah, and you push with your thumb. Like
Yes, it's
was very
called
good.
a boodle fight.
A Buddha, yes.
Yes, it's a term from, if I remember correctly, it's a term from the army. The Philippine Army does that. Then it became known to the Filipinos. So we use our hands to eat.
Yeah.
Then we use our thumbs to push the
Yeah.
food.
Actually, I loved it because it's a shared meal,
Yes.
And in France, we have very individual plates just to eat. So we can eat with friends, of course, at the same table. But here, there is something special with that. Yeah, I love it. The connection.
The connection that
The food brings. Yeah.
like it's a family meal at the same time you're fighting for the meal.
I heard that.
You're fighting for the meal because I want that chicken, but
Yeah.
someone got it. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So it's really a fun way to introducing others to the Filipino culture.
Actually, I don't have so much time since I arrived, but I hope I can maybe visit the museum, the National Museum.
Yes, the National Museum of the Arts. Speaking of art and illustrations,
Yes.
your art shapes how players feel about the game. How do you find the visual language for each project that you do?
Oh, that's a nice question, actually. I will respond especially for Harmonies first, and then go with another games after. But with Harmony, I'm not just the illustrator. I'm making the art direction. It's making a big difference because illustration is just a part of art direction. And when you make the art direction in our studio at Libellud, it was very important to just when you receive the game, the prototype, you played it, and then the art direction is at the very early stage. So I can analyze the way people feel around the mechanism, the space occupied in the table. I can feel already some stuff, and it helps me to bring the vision and the art direction. So the mechanism with the good ergonomics, with the good visual component, with the good illustration. Everything has to be connected,
Like
So yeah.
it should be connected because there are people that will see it.
Yeah. And visual is a language. It's just not beautiful images. He has his own way to talk, and you have codes, you have structure, you have composition, colors, mean stuff, so this is all of that. And Harmony, actually, it was a tough question with the art direction because when we received the prototype of Joanne, the author, it was just a little square, 3x3, 9 token, and it was very abstract. And I was like, do I illustrate abstract mechanism by abstract illustration? And it appears that when we ran many tests, that no, actually people with abstraction of building something cannot imagine what they are making. So they needed to have a more figurative representation in order to open their imagination. So the cards, animal cards appears. At the first time, we don't have animal cards. And we develop inside Libellud with Joanne all that part of the game. And then the way I do the style of Harmony, actually, I proposed 5 different ways to make the incarnation of the game, and one was my drawing. Because I work internally in the studio, so I was not supposed to make the illustration first.
Yes.
But I had a vision, and I put it on the document that I present after to the boss, And but I didn't say that it was me in the first place because I would like them to be fair, neutral. And they all loved this this way this I've done. And I say, okay, guys, but can I draw it inside the studio because it's me actually? Was it okay? So let's go. And with Harmony, actually, a lot of people ask me, "Oh, what's the story behind the blue lion? Why is it blue like that?" And I was like, actually, I didn't tell myself a story to draw. I just I'm attached to what I feel. And when I think about the lion, I just feel maybe loneliness, maybe some sadness, but maybe some strong connection between others, but always a step up. I don't know. So for me, it appears blue and yellow. Blue for the sadness, the loneliness, yellow for the whole spread of, I don't know, the higher step of the lion, like that. He feels quiet, but at the same time he's lonely. So yeah, these 2 colors were very strong. I see a round shape of his fur in a square of the box. I don't know, it's like circle of the life in the square delimitation rules. Everything was connected, but I see by contrast. I feel by contrast,
Like it doesn't have a specific meaning, but
no, and
like
yeah.
But it tells a story.
Yeah, and I often answer to people like, I don't know, maybe the blue fur is because he fell into the water. Maybe he eats something, special fruit. Maybe his parents were like that. I don't know.
It can literally be literal or figurative.
Yes, let's make your own story. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Like, especially in the TTRPG. Because we do TTRPG content as well, like Dungeons and Dragons, Fabula Ultima.
Yeah.
Like, we have our own different meanings of each endings for characters.
Yeah.
Like, this story can be meaningful to you, but to our group, it doesn't have. It has another meaning.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, it's really a great. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
It's really funny that you say that because my first step in the industry was not in board game; it was a role-playing game. Actually, I was in Paris after that I've studied art. I walked into a convention and I saw some guys with a magazine from RPG magazine, and they were looking for an illustrator, and was like, okay, maybe I can talk to them, and I shared my portfolio, my book, and it works very well. They were very nice, and I was starting in this industry by illustrating scenarios for role-playing games, and after that, I opened my field to the board game.
To the board game industry.
Yeah.
If I may ask, what RPG is this?
I played many, of course, Dungeons and Dragons, but the 2.5 version, so with the taco. I don't know in English if it's the same, but yes, special scoring. I played Cthulhu, I played also Nomine, Satanis.
I've heard.
The 3 dice 6 scoring stuff. Yeah. So I love the little RPG who is coming to life right now for family and children with a Dungeon and Kittens.
Oh yes,
Dungeon. Yes, I love the artwork.
Yes, I saw a gameplay of that as well. It's really for families and Dungeons and Dragons.
I love the fact that they open a little bit more to really
young
children.
Yeah,
yes.
because Dungeons and Dragons is for
you can adapt if you want. But
the system itself is more, I would say Dungeons and Dragons is more for heavy in the math, so I think children won't have the patience to learn the math.
You're right.
You've said earlier that when you receive the draft for Harmonies, it's just an abstract. It's just a 3x3 paper. What made you say yes to the project itself?
Oh, I think our project manager at the time, Anu, was very sensitive to about the creation. Libelud is all about what can we create around the table, on the game, but around the table. And I think Harmony has this flavor that she sees. So she make test, and some people doesn't like because of the abstract part, and they say, I don't see the point. It's just math. It's just scoring. And I was like, wait, we can bring it to another level. We can combine really scoring and emotions. And I think this is the strength of Harmony. Yeah, you have 3 entry. Like, if you want to be very tactical, very posing, very very brainy, very mathematical, your game, you can. But if you're just like the memory of your, I don't know, child house near the forest, you can just bring the trees and make some forest inside. Yeah. And if you're just like rabbits, go take the rabbits and start to build. The game is very balanced with everything. So you will find your way. And that's the strength of Harmony. Yeah, it's very friendly starting game. So you can play with family even if you don't have never played board game. You can be a geek and want to level high with the scoring. Yeah.
My final question is, what is your advice to Filipino illustrators trying to get into the board game industry or to the tabletop publishing industry?
Yeah. It's a tough question because art is a matter of course, sensibility, expressing yourself. For me, it's a way to live. Like, I'm not so comfortable with words, but with art, with music, with whatever, dance, theater, it's like, it makes sense, And, another thing is to know the difference for me between what I like and what I do. And the style define your personality. So what I am. I struggle a lot with this question. And I think it's not so important. The main thing is really to be, I think, curious. For me, I feed myself, my spirit, my body, not just with board game, but everywhere. Like, and that's, I think my advice is really to be open to things you see, you feel, and you can digest them and then go with the flow with what you feel. I just say that I don't draw what I see, I draw what I feel. I paint, actually. I don't draw, I paint. I paint with colors, with, not so perfect lines. I don't care about it. I care about, what are you talking about? What, and I know it can sound more artistic, more open, and it is, and when you are working for an industry, it's kind of different. You have to be free, but in square,
Yes.
You have to pay attention to the constraint. So as an artist, be curious, really. But for example, as an art director, you have to put a vision at the very early stage when you have nothing on the table. So it is important to know how to work in a team also. So make a step back, just observe, and then you can understand how things work. For me, I'm 50% analytic, 50% sensitive. And this is the combination of those two. Works for me. Yeah. So.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, that's a good hit me like you draw with what you feel, not what you see.
Yeah.
Because I'm a writer in my day job, so the editor gave me an advice like that: just don't write what you see in the event. Write what you felt, like describe what you felt, which is really, really great. And you're the second person that said that to me. So my editor first, and you, Maeve.
It is real. Actually, it's really a way to be connected with other, even if we don't know each other, because we are experimenting life. You know, all of humans, all of us, differently, but we kind of share something. I don't know what it is, but emotion is a good bridge between us.
It's something.
It's like, something. Yeah.
Like when I started describing what I felt like, you know, when I attended the event, it's more not just artistic but more natural.
Yeah.
Like the words just it's just on the document.
Yeah.
Like I think that's your process as well. Like when what you feel when you draw it, it's already there because
absolutely it's in it. It's inside. Yeah.
Sorry for taking so much of your time. Thank you very much for having us or for lending your time to our very small channel. Where can our audience find you? Where can our audience find you? They have socials that you want to follow or
so I've my website is maevadasilva.com, and you can find my Instagram. It's Bronze Cosmic, but if you look for Maëva da Silva, you will find it. Instagram, Facebook, for the order.
Okay, we're gonna put everything, all of the links of Maeva's socials and websites in our description down below. But since we are running out of time and it's already sundown here at All Aboard Expo 2026, this is CJ with Maëva da Silva. See you next time and roll for initiative.
See you. Bye-bye.